Hey there guys, what's up? It's your buddy Mikey here, and I hope you have a great day because for today we are now on episode 23 of our iCraft Season 5. So now we just came back from our base to gather a few resources and bend our tools and also to tend some of the farms we have there. Well, most of the time we do go back and forth from here to there because, well, that is where our XP farm is. Well, so for the meantime, probably we're just gonna be like this for the next couple of months, and how I wish we can also have an efficient XP farm here in the business district. But well, we got no other choice but to go back to our base just to repair our tools. But probably soon we're also gonna search for a double or even a triple spawner nearby, but the chances to find those stuff are pretty rare, should I say. Well, I hope we can find one, and that will be really great, right? But anyways, this door is stopping me. I should probably be making a better door design for that. But anyway, so from the last episode we have done flattening our business district and lay out the roads and the streets, and as well as, of course, this is for the preparation for developing this area into an urban haven, should I say. Well, later on, of course, we're gonna check that out once we get to the rooftop. And also we got a shulker here which is full of tropical fishes. As you can see, we already have done something in our lagoon or our pan on the backside of our Capitol building, because for today's episode we are going to decorate that area, and probably, of course, well, we are going to do some more landscaping for this episode and a little more decorations. And I think I forgot our name tag that we have to use for our tropical fishes, so at least they will not respawn, right? But anyway, so let's grab that name tag, not on this floor. Yeah, okay, so let's grab those this door again. But anyway, so well, yeah, okay, let's grab this name tag, and probably we should also get this rocket and as well as this ender pearl. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But anyway, so well, let's get onto the rooftop. So from the last episode, like I said, we have done some sort of like a land development project on our business district. As you can see, well, this is looking pretty neat, right? And as well as, of course, this place is now spawn proof, and of course, other iCrafters can also make their builds here, some sort of like a modern or a corporate theme for this area. So probably, of course, they have to stick to the theme, right? And also, like I said, for this episode, we are going to start decorating this place right over here. The first thing that we have to place is actually our nether portal, because we still don't have any nether portal in this area in our business district. So probably we're gonna contain that with a gazebo in the center part. And also, of course, we are also going to decorate the surrounding areas with some, some pretty nice landscaping on the surrounding areas of this pond. So that's for later. And also for the second part of this episode, we are going to start working on the bridge on this section right over here, which is on that part. So basically, of course, we are going to build a cable-stayed bridge, which is actually designed for longer or wider bridges, should I say. So basically, of course, this place is somehow pretty far. I mean, that other end is pretty far, so probably it's the best for us to build some sort of like a cable-stayed bridge, so at least, well, it will have its purpose, right? So basically, the bridge is actually, well, it's not similar to the Golden Gate Bridge, because the Golden Gate Bridge is actually a suspension bridge. So what we're looking for is a cable-stayed bridge, which is actually similar to the Erasmus Bridge in the Netherlands. So basically, of course, well, you can also Google that if you're not familiar with that bridge. And yeah, definitely, I also need to move these ships, or probably once you already have the build the bridge, we can transfer them on the other side. So now let's put these fishes. So basically, of course, well, this is a nice decor in our pond here, so at least it will look more lively, right? So basically, we have gathered this somewhere on that direction near to the Mesa Biome. Well, I've actually gathered this together with Jen Marie Gaming. You can also check out her channel in the channel link description below. So basically, we have done this off cam. And also, well, we also need to name tag this, and there you go. So somehow, well, this fish looks like confused, right? So well, he got some sort of like question marks on his head. But anyway, so well, I'm just gonna continue putting these fishes in our pond. But anyway, so well, and of course, well, I'll be back. And well, actually, I forgot to mention about these sea pickles. So now we're trying to manually farm these sea pickles for us to add some more lighting in this pond, especially that during nighttime, this pond is really dark, right? So I think this is the best decor or the best feature that we could add in this pond, so at least it will look nicer, right? And especially that, of course, well, this looks pretty much appealing, should I say? Well, it's not really that realistic though, because most of the ponds are actually freshwater, but somehow somehow we can treat this like a saltwater pond, should I say? If there's such a thing, right? But anyways, of course, this is looking pretty nice now. And let's search for those fishes that we actually placed in this pond. So where did they go though? And ouch. I was not actually looking for that puffer fish, but somehow, well, it adds to a little danger in this pond, should I say. And well, so, well, yeah, another puffer fish. We should try to avoid that. So, well, I think those fishes went to this part right over here. So, well, I think their AI somehow they're being pulled into one, you know, I mean, somehow they become like a school of fishes. They always come in groups. So now let's add some more of these sepicals. So at least we can add some more lighting, like I said, and at least it will look nicer during nighttime. So probably, well, this is the best design that we could have here, right? And of course, now it's time to set up our nether portal here in the business district. Well, we should have done this long time ago, but at least we got a nice planning on where we're actually putting this nether portal here in the business district. So at least, well, we can have this some sort of like a centerpiece in this area, and at least we can also somehow make it like a nice decor in our city over here. And like I said, we are going to contain this with some sort of like a gazebo, which I think is the best decor, right? But anyway, so we have these coordinates, and later on I'm just gonna divide this by 8. And of course, we also need to set up our nether portal in the nether side. Well, of course, I'm gonna use the, you know, the nether portal in the town center. So now this is lighting up, and let's go to the nether. And now we're all set up, so I guess, well, hopefully, well, since we have a lot of nether portals around here, and hopefully we'll not mix that up, and well, let's have our fingers crossed, and yeah, well, I guess we got the right spot for this one. Well, yeah. As expected. So now, well, I guess it's a success. So, well, of course, the next thing that we have to do is, of course, to build a gazebo that will contain this nether portal. So at least we can have some sort of like a nice entrance once people got in here from the nether, right? But anyway, so, well, let's try to build a gazebo. Since we have used so much bricks on our pathway, so now I guess this block of choice, this dark prismarine, is much better. And of course, well, we have used some of these pillar quartz on our pillars. So now I guess, well, of course, we also need some roof for this gazebo, right? So the next thing that we have to work on is, of course, the roof for this gazebo. And also, well, I'm thinking, well, we haven't used some granites in our build, so probably, well, I'm gonna make the best out of it. Well, since granite is not actually my favorite block, but somehow, well, I got an idea on how we're gonna use it, but well, let's just see that about later. And for now, I already have moved this ship on this side, on the back side of this. Well, I didn't realize I'm still holding a leash from this one of the ships. So basically, well, I just put this ship temporarily on the backside of this realtor's office, but of course soon we're gonna move them on the other side of that river. So now, well, of course, we already have done this, the gazebo, where we actually have our nether portal. But for now, of course, we're gonna continue decorating this place. So basically, well, of course, we're gonna add some more landscaping. But for the meantime, of course, well, I guess we also need some railings on the side right over here, and probably some more lampposts. So basically, that's the plan. Well, so far, I'm not totally fan of this granite though. But looking on this, well, well, somehow it starts to sink in with me. So I also have placed some dirt block or grass blocks on the corner. So probably we're gonna add some roses on those parts. And well, I also need to add some more railings on this part right over here. But anyway, so well, let's just continue working on this area. And well, I guess consistency works the best for this place because, well, we have the similar design on what we have done on the rear side. So basically, we have this redstone lamp as a lamppost, and as well as these iron bars for the railings. But now, well, we need to add some more trees on this area, probably a willow tree on this side. And of course, we still need consistency. So now we are also going to add some more cypress trees as what we have done in the pathway in the front of the Capitol building. So, well, like I said, consistency works the best, right? Well, this is not the best looking willow tree, but I guess it does look like a willow tree, right? But so far, I think I'm fine with this. Well, it actually looks nice, right? But anyway, so like I said, of course, we are also going to add some more cypress trees on this side. So basically, I guess we're gonna have these hypertrees on both sides. So basically we have one side right over here and as well as on the other side right over there. So well, of course we are also going to add some more landscaping, some bushes and some flowers, and as well as on the side right over there. So well, let's try to do it. And well, like I said, consistency works the best, right? So somehow, of course, this is looking pretty much familiar. Well, this is very much the pathway on the front side of the Capitol, right? But anyways, I guess we're done on this side right over here. And of course, well, this is looking pretty nice, right? And we got a nice pathway on this side. Well, yeah, so now it's time to work on the other side. And of course, I think that's the last thing that we have to do on this segment. But anyway, so well, let's get this done. And well, I have decided not to make a willow tree on this side of this Capitol building, so at least we can have some little differences on the trees on what we have here in the city, right? And also, of course, we also have added some bushes and some flowers on the sides of the walls of our Capitol building, and as well as this pathway right over here, which we have the similar design on what we have on the other side, and basically also same as what we have in the front of the Capitol building, right? Well, like I said, we have to balance out differences and consistency on our designs in this area, and now, well, it's looking pretty awesome, right? Especially on the background, we got a Capitol building and as well as this gazebo. Well, it really blends on the design on what we have here, and I totally forgot about the squid farm that we should have been looking out. But probably we're gonna work on that soon. But for now, of course, we are going to move on the next segment of this episode. Like I said, we are going to build our cables stayed bridge on this part right over here. So basically, well, the design is kind of similar on the design of the Erasmus Bridge in the Rotterdam in Netherlands. So basically, if you want to see that out in real life, of course, you can Google that. So basically, well, we still need to do some terraforming on that side. Well, we haven't finished that yet, so probably that's the next thing that we have to do. And well, let's start working on this project. And now I did a little terraforming for the side of this riverbank. So basically, of course, well, we are going to first build the bridge, and later on, of course, we're gonna try to decor on the sides that we have here for this river, and probably, well, we're gonna have some sort of like river expansion more. But probably I'm just gonna do that off cam. So now, well, it's time to build the bridge, and most likely, of course, I'm gonna do this in the form of a time-lapse montage, and hopefully, well, you guys will have a glimpse on how we are actually going to work for this project. So now, well, we are going to start building the bridge, and well, let's start our montage. And well, we have done it. We have done it. And well, I must say that this is not easy. Well, not too hard, but it is actually difficult, should I say. So now let's take a peek or a view from above, the sky above, of what we have accomplished for this episode. And of course, well, this is the second project that we have done for this episode. And well, sorry if I've just done this in a time-lapse montage, but I guess, well, it's for the best if I'm going to try to explain what we have done here. Well, basically, this is a lot of mathematical, procedures for us to calculate the placing of those fences as, these cables that holds the bridges. So basically, of course, well, just a technique on how I have done that. Well, I actually done this in Excel. I just used the columns and the rows on where to put these fences on these exact locations. But anyways, of course, well, this is also a no-joke project that we have accomplished for today. And so far, I'm totally happy. And well, this is looking pretty awesome, right? Well, it's not actually the exact thing in the real life, but I guess, well, in the Minecraft world, this is, well, good enough, should I say. But anyways, of course, well, that's it. And that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe. This has been mikeyperion, and I'll see you guys, well, next time.